Okay guys, let's get into it. How to fix a receding hairline naturally. No enhancements, no sprays, no tattoos. So what I'm using right now is a 1/8 with the Andis magnetic guards. It could be any machine you guys choose, but pick a 1/8 or a number 2. And what I'm doing is I'm basically, going over his head, but I'm not touching the receding part at all. Because if you guys don't know, there's a little bit of hairs there. This is for people who have like a little bit of hair on their receding hairline. Well, most people have, but you can't really see it right now because it's so light. Just make sure you don't touch that part as you see me pointing at. Make sure you don't never put your machine on that part. In this video right here, I'm gonna fade out his hair and I'm basically gonna leave that part alone, okay? And as you can see, it looks like he has nothing there, but like I said, the hair is very light, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna blend that in, taper that in, and this is a great example for you guys to really learn how to do this. And it's better than getting enhancements and sprays. So what I did was I made him put his head down, and you can see a lot more of where it's receding at. And we're just gonna keep going over it with that 1/8 and make sure that it's nice and tight, make sure all the hair is off. And then we're gonna go in with our 1/16 and blend it in, okay guys? So what we're doing right now is we're grabbing a 1/16 and we're gonna start blending that into the 1/8, okay? So I'm just gonna dust them all, make sure there's no hair. And like I said guys, you guys can see the receding hairline. You can see it's pretty far back. And like I said, I'm pointing at this, do not touch this at all. Let's start in the middle. We're gonna close the machine. And as we work our way up into that 1/8, we're gonna start to open it up and blend right into it, close it again. And as we start getting closer towards the 1/8, where we put the 1/8 at, we open the machine, because that's what's basically gonna blend that in for you guys. All right, comb out the hair, make sure all the hair is, and you see I'm sticking to these edges over here. I don't wanna go where that receding hairline is at, so I just pointed at that part of the hair that's dark, and you basically wanna blend right there. Like I said, never touch that part, because there's tiny hairs there that we're gonna use later on in this video to line them up. All right guys, blend that in. Keep going over it, and just keep going over until you blend that part in. Same steps on this side. Make sure you do not touch that part. Go above where the receding part is at. And as you can see on the other side of me going over it, you can see it's starting to blend in a little bit. You don't see as much receding as we did before. All right, and you basically want to stick to that. Don't touch that part. Okay guys, same steps over and over. You want to perfect it. Make sure it's nice and blended in. Comb it out. Okay, taper the front some more, and you're all set. All right guys, now you want to make sure the client is looking down, and you're going to start in the middle, and we're going to go straight across. Okay, so we're going to go from side to side, but start in the middle, never going up into that receding part. Okay, keep going from left to right. As we get to the corners, you just want to follow it straight across. So we want to ghost ride the line. Okay, as you guys can see, it's all starting to come together. Just keep going across, and you want to do the same thing on the other side. So it's basically all about blending in the hair, all right? So we blend it in as much as we can. We're obviously not going to go bald. You see I'm holding my comb, that's the guide. Just keep going straight across, and you want to keep perfecting that. For video purposes, I can't do it forever. As you can see, it doesn't look as bald as it was before. All right, so you want to do the same thing guys. Connect the corners, use your T outline. As you can see, looks like he doesn't even have a receding hairline. Pretty awesome. All right, and you can see I already skin fading them out, so I'm kind of like skinning out the sides. Let's get to the other side of that headline. Let's do the same thing. Make sure we go straight across. Like I said, no enhancements. A lot of people would probably take the the black spray and put a card on there and spray that on there. That's cool, but that's temporary, because if he sweats or he takes a shower, that's going to be gone. So pretty much this will save your client's headline, just period. And if you can keep following that, you probably can keep a customer for life, because pretty much there's no way to get your hair back. I mean, I'm sure people would be rich if that was the case. This right here is the Easy Blade shaving gel. We're going to put that on there so we can use our razor. The razor is what's really going to bring out those little bit of hairs. The machine is cool, but the razor is really going to bring that out. That's the Easy Blade straight razor. I'm going to put his head back, and we're going to start the line with the straight razor. All right, and this is what's really going to bring it out, because this is going to take off the hair completely. This is going to bald it out, because obviously it's a straight razor. This is really going to bald that out and get that line really sharp. You just can't do it with the T outliner. It's not going to work out. As you can see, I'm staying under that receding part. and basically, you know, shaving against the grain, and really getting it really clean with the straight razor and the Easy Blade shave gel as well. And just going across, taking my time, guys. Same thing on the other side. Just make sure you clean it up very nice and clean. All right, same thing, go against the grain. Bam. All right, don't go too high, don't go into the corners. And this guy still has a headline. And I'm gonna show you guys how he still has a headline. All right, so I'm gonna get the corners a little bit over here. And I don't want you guys to think that's just a straight razor line. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my comb and I'm gonna comb that out for you guys and make sure you guys don't think that's just like the straight, you know, sometimes when you use the straight razor, it leaves that residue of hair. So what I did was I wanted to go show you guys with a comb right here. I'm gonna show you guys with a comb, basically how I just combed it out. So that's his actual headline right there. You can see the small hairs, micro hairs up close. Look, I'm combing it out. So that's not razor, you know, hair residue, because usually when you use a straight razor, it has that residue. All right, guys, I hope this video helped you guys out a lot. Jay the Barber, howtobecome a barber.com, easybladeshavingproducts.com. Talk to you guys soon.